So I think you're competing, and it's funny because they talk about the second screen, sort of the distraction media is a term that Mike Pro uses, because you may be distracted from your primary media consumption with the second one. I think in a work environment, we have lots of distraction media, and they may be multiple windows within a desktop. I mean, you have your Twitter account open, maybe Hootsuite, maybe Facebook, maybe LinkedIn, maybe your email client, maybe the apps that you're working on, all those little things that you see that crowd up your desktop. So I think in terms of business environments, we have lots of distraction media. How to reach people in that business environment is going to involve the right message on the right channel at the right time, but keeping in mind that people are going to have a lot of distractions.
Does the message get lost? Because you used that word distraction media, and we heard Mike Prue talk about that a lot in his speech, in his 5, which you guys can see on thepulsenetwork.com, but also the messaging from the marketing perspective. It's harder to get that messaging out because you said a lot of it's timing, happens to be in the right place at the right time, seen by the right person.
Yeah, it's interesting because we still think, I mean, again, from a traditional media perspective, you think about, time blocks during the day, your drive time in the morning, you're at work or at home, your prime time, you sort of segment in terms of time, and the way that people are using that time is increasingly compressed. Because if you add up all the hours, people are obviously on multiple devices because they can't be spending, X amount of hours on Facebook and on their laptop and on the mobile. They're doing it all together. So from a messaging perspective, you have to sort of pick your spots. From an overall media perspective, you have to kind of look at some of the other dynamics, like how people share across channels, how people can promote on one channel and use another channel to amplify, like we use Twitter. I mean, Twitter is a very interesting channel because, it's sort of a communication medium, but a lot of people access Twitter on a mobile device or on their desktop device. It kind of spans multiple channels, but in a lot of ways it's an amplifier. It's not necessarily the primary way people are going to learn about something, but it's a way that you can amplify it. So maybe you send out an email or you send out a web event, but then you use Twitter to remind people, sort of as an alert, to go and check out a website or check out a video. And especially we're seeing very interesting things between YouTube and Twitter, where more and more people are promoting video using Twitter.